for us. All right, so we are tiptoeing into the land of 12-bar blues. We're doing this session, we're doing Stormy Monday. And what we were approaching were embellishments, how to fancy up. We have a 1, 4, 5, we're in the key of C. And I'm going to show you a couple go-tos for the C chord. And this is an embellishment where we're adding a note. And this was Ellen's idea. And as Ellen was saying, you hold that C form and we're going to add different notes to it. And for me, it's a lot more efficient to use my baby finger to hold that C string down, that C chord down. Now, the easier version is to take your index finger, place it on the 2nd fret, G string, on the 2nd and 4th beat. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And like any embellishment, you decide when you're going to do it. Don't want to overdo it, but you get to be the arranger. Now we can take this embellishment just a little bit farther and add another note. And the other note that we're adding is also on the G string. I'm holding my baby finger down, and it's this. So I'm placing my index finger in the 2nd fret, and I'm holding it down. So at the top of this embellishment, we have 2 fingers holding down the same string. This really makes the transitions more efficient. So let me move in a little closer so I can show you. So it's, and I'm not picking it out as much as I'm strumming it like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and please notice that when I put my index and my middle fingers down, I am right in that sweet spot. And the sweet spot is closest to the fret wire. I can feel my finger nudging next to it, not on top of it, but next to it. So I'm going to get the sweetest, ringingest sound. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, or the simpler version. Now we're going to do the exact same configuration with an F chord. So let's make our F. And that will stay in place. This is an embellishment where we're adding notes. And the notes we are adding are going to be on the C string. So we'll be using our ring finger and our baby finger. You can also slide your ring finger, whatever works for you. So the simpler version is an F, and then I place my ring finger, 2nd fret, C string. See that? Right here. On the 2 and the 4 beats. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. When you're playing this, I hate to use the word practice. When you're playing this, you're gonna have to do it over and over again. Close your eyes, walk into a different room to get this into our fingers, out of our brains so we don't have to think about it. Now, the extension of this is the same idea as the extension we did with the C chord. It's on the C string. We're just going to bring that C string, we're going to bring that note to the 3rd fret, like that. So if I was just going to show you what the note is, it's this. Can you hear that? Nice little bass line. But we get to play all 4 strings. And key to this is when I'm laying that ring finger down, hold it, hold it, hold it. Add the baby finger, then release the baby finger. Look, your other finger is already in place. So let's try that. 2, 3, 4. Simple version. And then Marissa's idea to slide the G7 And what we're doing is we're sliding it. This is the headstock. This is the sound hole. We're sliding it towards the headstock. Now, what we do when we do that is the index finger comes off briefly and then back on. So let's see how this would fit in. Wednesday's worse. Thursday's oh so sad. So this is just what I did, and I'm going to do it again for you. You find something that works for you. I have to take into consideration how much time I have to do an embellishment. We do not have a lot of time. In this case, there's only one measure of G7, so we're not going to be able to do too much. So I was going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let me start the drum, and we'll do that first verse and see what we can do. I'm going to slow her down a little bit to 90. So here's our tempo. Got that? Let me turn it up. And see if we can throw in some embellishments here. So 1, 2, 3. They call it Stormy Monday. Tuesday's just as bad. They call it Stormy Monday. Tuesday's just as bad. Here's that slide. A Wednesday's worse. A Thursday's oh so sad. Let's do one more time. They call it Stormy Monday. Tuesday's just as bad. They call it Stormy Monday. Tuesday's just as bad. Wednesday's worse. Thursday's oh so sad.